Say, Specs Van Camp here. Now, ever since Senator Joni Ernst was kind and thoughtful enough to remind us that we're all going to die, I've been looking into open stage opportunities up in heaven against the day when the inevitable occurs. And well, this is an older piece, but it has a new urgency about it, so I thought I'd share it with you once again. It's based more than loosely upon Harry Hap Mclintock's the Big Rock Candy Mountain, and so if I seem to be singing it, that's the reason. Here we go. One day he thought he'd have some fun and see how reading poems was done. A poet once went strolling out to read some folks some verses. He got struck by the Big Rock candy truck, and it was too late for the nurses. Well, he followed the crowd to a certain cloud where henceforth he'll be living. Come and hear him speak most nights a week on the open stage of heaven. On the open stage of heaven. The patrons never yak. No, your line of gab makes them hold their blab, even them way at the back. And the microphone is just your height, and the microphone is turned on, and your best work's always new, and the lighting is such that you can't see much except the handwrite that is a-knocking 'em flat on the open stage of heaven, on the open stage of heaven. On the open stage of heaven, they never pan your stuff. No, the ink stain goes from the pearly gate post, he never cuts up rough. The cash register keeps quiet, and the steam milk frother too, and your tea stays hot, but not too strong. It's a bottomless pot, and you can't go wrong on the open stage of heaven, on the open stage of heaven. On the open stage of heaven, they waive the cover charge, and the 2 bits saved lets you behave like a nabob living large. And your tongue does not go dry here, and your butterflies go free, and nobody walks out at the peak of your set. If it's ever going to happen, well, it ain't happened yet. On the open stage of heaven, on the open stage of heaven, one more. On the open stage of heaven, nobody ever swears. For if the all-knowing hears of it, they'll just get kicked downstairs. And the readers who sign up here, their names you've heard around. Let's see. Baudelaire, Voltaire, Longfellow and Yeats, St. Vincent Millay, Walter de la Mare, Shelley and Keats and the late great Beats, and Dante and Poe, which goes to show that you just can't know. I'd say hello, but do I dare? And Emily Dickinson's twirling her hair. And look at old Goethe, devil may care. But Walt Whitman, he wears a frosty glare, 'cause Chaucer won't share the easy chair. And then Gertrude Stein says, fair is fair is fair is fair. And I declare, Billy Shakespeare's there, unless they all got a real gig elsewhere than the open stage of heaven, than the open stage of heaven. Now, eternity is infinite, so you get to stay on for at least 6 minutes on the open stage of heaven, heaven.